Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in inviting Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honorable Dr. Denzil L in Douglas.
Thank you, Nigel, our local manager of Century 21. The Honorable Rupert Herbert, our Minister of Health, Community and Social Development and Affairs. Honorable Ricky Skerritt, our Minister of State in the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Sports. Our Chief Secretary, Joseph Edmead, Mr. Lu Galasso of Zenn Group, Danish, who is our regional manager of Century 21, distinguished ladies as our guest, members of the press, good afternoon. I say from the beginning that today is really a special day, a very special day. And I say that because it really affirms and it reaffirms a pledge that I made to myself when I first entered politics several years ago. And that was to always strive to find ways, regardless of the immediate circumstances, to make life better for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, this blessed country, St. Kitts and Nevis. My driving force and my inner motivation has always been to find a way when a way is not immediately apparent. In other words, I made a private pledge many years ago to always create reasons for real hope. Real hope even when logic and reason and the evidence tell us that things are quite hopeless. And so the reason that this occasion, marking the birth really of the St. Kitts Nevis Marriott Residential properties, takes me back to that early and private pledge of mine, is that these are very, very difficult times all around the world. Logic and reason and all of the evidence throughout the Caribbean, the evidence throughout Europe, throughout much of the world, it tells us that new projects are simply not on the cards. And logic and reason and the evidence most certainly tell us that major tourism projects are contracting, are closing down, definitely not expanding. Yet here we are today in this beautiful paradise of St. Kitts and Nevis, on the threshold of yet another chapter in the partnership between the Marriott Hotel and the government and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Of course, Century 21 is a partner in this venture as well. And so this is a chapter that I welcome. I welcome this because at this time there are numerous challenges that our people are facing. I am sure that Victor Zenn and his partners must have thought long and hard whether they should fulfill their obligation or the promise that they made so many years ago. But you see, at this time in our development, we do not really care so much about promises. We care about progress. And this definitely is an occasion that will demonstrate the progress that we are making here in this country in tourism. This, therefore, is a chapter that my government welcomes most. And I want to emphasize that some people, if you look at this site, if you look at where we are today and you look at this site, you will see a building that is to be demolished. Or maybe you may even envisage the physical structure that will before too long emerge from the dust and pursuing and bringing the different services that Nigel a moment ago outlined. But as the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis and as the Minister of Tourism, I look and I do not see a building that is to be demolished. I see jobs. I look and I see hundreds of jobs. I look and I see this afternoon contracts for our local entrepreneurs. I look and I see an expanded market for our farmers, opportunities for our florists, greater demand for our taxi operators, greater demand for our car rental agencies, and I can go on because what I see really are the benefits and the opportunities that this development will bring. And so this afternoon, the government and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, we have worked with Vic Zenn and his partners for many years now. And out of this has come a mutually beneficial relationship. St. Kitts and Nevis represents a good investment opportunity for Mr. Zenn and his partners. And they also represent jobs and economic stimuli and opportunities for this, our beautiful country. This afternoon, I wish to declare on my own behalf and on behalf of my cabinet and the people of this country, may this relationship long continue, and may the benefits continue to be both mutual and, of course, to be both bountiful. I should also note here that it is important that when one is a politician, and certainly when one is an elected official, you have to be very sensitive of your surroundings. This afternoon, it is a Friday afternoon. People want to get on with the business of the day. And so I shall be very, very short. I believe this will be a sign of friendship with you, if not, of course, showing mercy. And so, before I take my leave, I say again how pleased I am to welcome this new chapter of the St. Kitts Nevis Marriott relationship. Let me congratulate Vic Zenn and his partners for bringing to fruition this important business opportunity. And let me say that my government, of course, looks forward to both the St. Kitts Nevis Marriott residential properties as well as all who work here, supply this establishment, or be in any way involved with it, that there may be prosperity. And you will prosper greatly in the months and, of course, in the very many years to come. Thank you very much to all. I think we should now, of course, welcome the opportunity to see the demolition of this building and see the progress that will be made over the next few months. And also I understand that we shall go to the front and witness the unveiling of the plaque that demonstrates that work would start here feverishly to complete this project. Thank you. is done, you know.
Okay.